In this video, I will be going over the two popular bigger butt programs, the ebook Gluteus to the Maximus and the Brazil butt lift. I'll be going over the generalities of the program and what types of exercises and training they advocate. I'll also be going over the three different types of butts that you can obtain: the rounder butt, the bigger butt, and the more muscular sculpted butt. All of them have their own training program and diet, of course, and of course all the butts are round butts. The two programs, the Gluteus to the Maximus and the Brazil butt lift, are only concerned with and advocate for turning a flat butt into a rounder butt. It's going from a flat butt like this to a more rounder butt like this. Now, of course, your butt will get larger when going from a flat butt to a round butt just because of the fact that a larger circumference is formed, and this will create some size increase. The size increase is usually 2 inches. The increase is not due to mass gain, and the two programs do not advocate for increasing your calorie count, but only eating healthy. And the Gluteus to the Maximus program actually stated that if you were to increase your calorie count while using their program, that you're going to get fatter and larger in areas of your hip that you don't want to you don't want to see. This is true if you are using only the Gluteus to the Maximus training program and some of the 10 and 20 minute workouts with light equipment. I'll go over later in this video how you can increase your calorie count, put on mass while weightlifting and not get fatter, but achieve the feminine muscle, a real toned body, a strong body, and of course that more curvy body. But let's first look at what these programs and other similar programs in terms of their training programs advocate for. Now, both programs present what I like to call cosmetic exercises that will stimulate muscles in the glute and return a rounder butt. These exercises are no secret and specifically target the glute muscle, some obviously with great precision than others. Here are some of the best and some of what these programs use. The reverse lunge, side lunge, crossover lunge, lunges with light weight, hip thrusts with weight, the body weight hip thrusts, the one-legged bridge and regular bridge, one-legged deadlift, deadlift with light weight, step-ups, pile squats with light weight, cable kickbacks, sideways walking on a treadmill, resistant band side kicks, resistant band kickbacks, dog kicks and leg raises, lying kickbacks, hip extensions, lightweight kettlebell swings, bodyweight squats or lightweight squats, Bulgarian squat, and one-legged cross squat. These exercises are the cosmetic exercises, shaping exercises, and can return a rounder and stronger butt without using heavy weights or compound lifts or without increasing calories or using supplements. But if you're looking for a much bigger butt and to be toned at the same time, you know you will have to do more than just perform these low-intensity workouts. You will have to do more than just isolate the glute muscle. Even if your goal is to get a bigger butt, you cannot just spot weight on your body. Compound lifts like the squat and deadlift are the only effective means to get bigger without getting fatter. So one thing I do agree with Buffy and the Bootynomics girl is that a much larger butt will come from a calorie increase, putting on mass, eating more. The people who have big butts usually do not obtain them by eating healthy or small amounts. However, everyone that has a real large butt, like Buffy, usually is not very toned either, due to the light intensity cosmetic exercise that they perform. I'm not sure why people, both ladies and guys, find the size of her butt attractive or desirable. Your body does need to be proportionate, you know. It's like the guy being top heavy. Just shows you where our culture and mindset is.
Act like Pippin, fast life gripping, yeah, we still tipping. Codeine cups paint a picture so vivid. Fakes try to mimic, get girls timid, but behind closed doors they get pulled so rigid. All that money, the money is the motive. All that money, the money is the motive.
Yes, genetics being your body shape will determine how large your butt can get, and that is why only those women who are thin or have room to add weight to their frame. You can check this by checking your BMI number. Of course, anybody who's trying to lose weight obviously definitely doesn't want to try this method. The method is just like I stated in my bigger butt regiment video. It deals with eating more, protein shakes, compound lifts like squat and deadlift, while using a pyramid training, which produces an intense short training regimen. You will not get fat by just eating more, as long as you're weightlifting. Weightlifting and doing it with intensity will prohibit you from getting fat. You will have to perform ab exercises to keep your waist toned, and upper body workouts to make sure that your upper body stays toned. And if you are a beginner to weightlifting, you don't want to increase your calorie count too much when you first get started until you are ready to lift heavy weights in pyramid and start pushing yourself in the weight room. Do not be overly anxious also to get started, into increasing your calorie count and to try to lifting heavy weights. It's a process. You can get there. Trust me, you'll get stronger quickly, and obviously know your limits. Watch your waistline obviously during this type of method training program, as well as your BMI, Also, the ladies that think that you're going to get too muscular, please leave a comment or let me know, and I will put up a video to address that in more detail. So these programs like the Gluteus to the Maximus and Brazil butt lift programs cannot give you much bigger butts. The type of training for a bigger butt is not as easy as the cosmetic training for a rounder butt. That is why for thin females it's better to perform real weightlifting to get as big as possible, because likely you are looking for more than just a bigger butt, but you're looking for bigger legs too. A bigger butt training program with calories and weightlifting returns all three butt types in one: a rounder butt, a larger butt, and a toned butt that is not too muscular. All the best butts pretty much rolled in one. To get a muscular butt is a totally different process, and one that I'm not showing you in my videos. You're going to be doing different sets, different reps, different weights. Your calorie count's going to be different. You're going to be using a lot of different ranges of exercises, as well as cardio is going to be a big part of it. It consists of doing lots of burn sets to get a muscular butt. Most of the figure models you see on YouTube showing you their workouts, they're performing lots of burn sets, trying to burn a lot of the fat off their body so they can make their muscles more visible. The calorie count is not as important, and more emphasis is really placed on the protein. This is why increasing the calorie count is very important for getting a bigger butt, because otherwise, if you go to the gym and start lifting heavy weights and with intensity, and you don't increase your calorie count, and if you do this for a while, you will eventually end up with a more muscular frame, and obviously a muscular butt. The calories add to the thicker, curvy look. This is why you have to increase your calorie count and keep your workouts kind of short. So that way you keep that more curvier look that the females want, obviously, or most females want, and you also will stay toned as well. And of course, the female muscle butt is different than the male muscle butt. So obviously, if you're afraid that you're going to turn into, for the ladies that think that they're going to turn into a male by weightlifting, obviously go ahead and leave me a comment again, and I'll put a video up to address that. But a muscular butt or toned butt is more about definition and usually leaves the butt with little fat on it. So the size is reduced some. The glute muscles become very contracted. So obviously, like I said, most women don't prefer this. So the lifts that I found that contract the glute the most is the conventional deadlift, the one where you're unloading the weight on the floor for each rep. Not the Romanian deadlift, but the conventional deadlift with heavy weight, obviously. The conventional deadlift with heavy weight. The bridges, as well as the hip thrust. These seem to contract the glute a lot, and you seem to kind of lose the overall curvature of the butt. They really strengthen the glute muscle, but like I said, isolating the glute too much with heavy weight is not necessarily a good thing for people who are thin trying to get a larger butt. Yes, it makes your butt very round, but you do lose the overall curvature of your butt. You want to definitely make sure you know what process you're trying to do, what regimen you're trying to follow, what your goal is, and that you're following that so that you can achieve your results. Stretching is also a huge part in seeing good results. So definitely after your workout, stretch your legs, stretch your calves, stretch your hamstring, stretch your glute. If you can't stretch your glute at the gym, obviously, because a lot of times you got to be on the floor, then obviously make sure you stretch after you get back from weightlifting at your home or something. Stretch your glutes out, because they'll make you a little bit larger as well when your muscles are not all contracted. So there you have it, the 3 different butt types and how to obtain them. Again, I want to make clear that I'm not saying that these programs don't work or they're not useful. I'm just saying that for those looking for toned bodies, looking to get much bigger butts and legs, this will only come through compound lifts, calories, and intensity of the workouts.